Been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like.
Hey pretty girls with game, it's your girl Adana, and I am back with another video. Yay! For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome you guys. I am the founder of Pretty Girl with Game, and I empower women to know their self-worth while reaching their fullest potential and having some game out here, okay? You have to have some game. This is just a disclaimer that I'm going to talk to you guys the same way I talk to my best friends, and I do not play about them. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. In this video, we are going to be talking about how isolation truly builds you up for success. So just a little bit of backstory. Before I went into isolation, I had 200 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and I'm currently sitting at 1.3K subscribers. I am so grateful. My Instagram, I had 7,000 followers, and I'm currently sitting at 21.7K. I am about to tell you exactly what I did and the things that I didn't do to get me sitting where I am and positioning myself correctly right now. Isolation is not the punishment that people think it is. Isolation is for clarity, it's for redirection, it's for positioning yourself correctly on where you actually want to take your life. It's for you to be able to build those habits, build that discipline in you to really propel your life forward. And this is very important, it's very vital in your life when you take those moments to say, hey, I want to do more with my life. The first point is that isolation really clears confusion. We live in a world now where there's so many opinions. You open up your phone and there's somebody having an opinion on something that could possibly relate to your life or just anything. Like, we're constantly dealt with opinions. And when you are in isolation, you are able to tune that out. You're able to hear yourself think. And I think that's the most important thing, because people are always trying to tell somebody what they need to do with their life. It's actually time for you to decide what you want to do with your life. Decide on the steps that you want to take and not live for anybody else's expectations. I think that's one of the things that really took that weight off of me. Like, people always just had some type of expectation for me in my life, and it's almost like I couldn't even prioritize my life. It's like, oh, I need to do this, I gotta do this for that person. It's just like, I just need a second to sit down. Don't you know that video when Ray J just like, I just need to catch my fucking breath? Like, literally, that's how I felt. So isolation really clears confusion. You can really hear yourself think. It feels so good to just wake up every single day now, and I'm able to really live my life unapologetically and knowing that I don't have anybody else's expectations to feel. And the thing about it is, this is all our first time on earth. So there's no blueprint to what you need to be doing. It's about making the right decisions for your life and where you want to take your life. Not everybody is trying to go the same way you're trying to go. So it's really important that you take that time in isolation to really hear yourself think, get some clarity on the direction that you want to take your life in, and execute that. Because if you're constantly living up to other people's expectations, you're not going to be fulfilled by doing that. Number two, you start to see people for who they are and not for who you want them to be. At the end of the day, you got to let people live their lives. You can't control people. So once you finally take a step back and you're able to see how people truly want to live their lives, you start to see whether or not that actually aligns with you and your life. As we get older, people are making their own decisions. We all adults here. So if they're making the decision to waste their time and do a bunch of nothing, that's what you're able to see, because you're sitting and you're prioritizing building yourself up while other people is out here trying to play in the matrix. That's basically what it is. And then you also have people who are really prioritizing themselves and their careers and their lives and their fitness and just bettering themselves. And you really just start to get that clarity like, dang, I've been just around people that's either like not doing nothing or around people that's really motivating me to really do something with my life. That clarity of being able to see people for who they are is so important. When the rose-colored glasses come off, really see that. You get to really see who was benefiting from your access. You really get to see whether or not it was loyalty or it was proximity to you. And once you're able to really see people's character clearly, you need to start moving accordingly. And that's just what it is, because at the end of the day, our goal here is to be better people every single day. We're not being losers. Number 3, discipline is built in silence. Okay, it's a lot of people that want to post pictures like ooh of them doing productive things, but is it really consistent? Okay, because production doesn't lie, results doesn't lie. And when you have that time in isolation to really, compound on those good days, that stuff starts to add up. And just consistently working in silence is so important, because it's like you don't really have to talk at this point. That consistency is going to really show. It's going to show. And I think that's like one of the most rewarding things about isolation, because you don't even got to be on scene. Like, people just see like, dang, stuff is really moving for her. Like, what is she doing? And the whole time it's like, I'm just focused on me in isolation, really compounding on good days. Like, you have to get 1% better each day. You have to do something every single day to get better. If you're not doing anything to get 1% better and just evolving your life, you're dying. You're not doing life right. If you want to see success, then you're not doing life right if you're not doing something to get better at life. So just that discipline in silence, that's the killer right there. The discipline in silence. The discipline that you don't have to really talk about, because those good days that you're stacking on them, it starts to show. Like, fruit doesn't lie. And I just feel so like that reward is a blessing. I've pretty much always been like a structured person, but I've really honed in on that trait of me of just being like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I gotta make sure I'm making my YouTube video this. I'm making sure that I'm making my content. Like, I have things set for myself, and the fruit shows. Like, people are ordering my ebooks. I had somebody order my ebook at 2 in the morning. I was like, you know what? Thank you. Even though y'all need to get some rest, I really appreciate it. But just like seeing the fruits of your labor start to show from putting in that work is a blessing. And I just really encourage everybody to really pour into themselves. Like, take isolation serious. Don't take it as a punishment. Take it as like, I really want to get my life going in the right direction. It ain't about trying to impress nobody. It's not about trying to be on scene. It's about really taking your life serious, because we only get to be here temporarily, and then we going up there. So make it count. Do it right. The last thing is, isolation really reveals your identity. The more that I was in isolation, the more I really got to know who I am. And it's like, damn, I'm really a raw ass bitch, because just me and my mindset, the way I work, the way I operate, the way I just execute, the way I'm just so fearless and audacious. Like, I start to really see myself for who I am, and I hone in on all of these skills about me. And I think like that is so important, to know exactly who you are, to know your good traits as well as your flaws, so that you can work on all of that. Like, forget everybody and those relationship labels and the friendship labels and all that extra stuff. Like, just you alone. Who exactly are you? Who are you when nobody's looking? You really got to ask yourself, do you really spend time getting to know who you are, or do you spend time feeling that with people and places and things? Like, that to me is like, I want to be able to know myself so well. I want to be able to know like you know, how great I am. And I feel like with me being in isolation, it really showed me, like, it really built my confidence up of like, dang, I'm really so great, and I really need to showcase that, and I really need to step into my power the way that I need to. Also too, on the other hand, just for me knowing exactly who I am, like when you start having conversations with people, you start to realize people be trying to tell you who you are, and it's just be so crazy that people really view you like that. It's like, dang, whole time you really don't even know me. And that's crazy. You would know somebody for years and years, and they really don't know you. That's why it's so good to know who you are, so nobody can tell you who you are. Isolation really introduced me to who I am. And this level of confidence that I'm walking out of from being in isolation is major. Like, I know you guys can feel it. If you follow me on Instagram, my content, Pretty Girl with Game, I mean, the stuff go viral every single day now. So you see exactly how I'm coming. You see how firm I am and how I speak. And that's real. That's how I speak in real life too, because I know exactly how I'm coming. And I think it's so important that people know themselves as well. People know what they bring to the table. People know that they can create their own table. People know how great they are. That is so important. I really enjoyed filming this video, y'all. I hope you took something away from it. If you have any comments, leave it down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more information and just elevating your life, learning yourself. I'm all about self-mastery, y'all. I'm all about confidence. I'm all about being our best selves. Like, this is what my channel is about. So make sure you tune in to the next video, and I'll see y'all next time. Love you guys.